welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the Goodra with the new move Thunder Punch in, I think it's the Ultra League here. Someone sent me some battles here again. They are starting basically into the season here right now, I think. The season is like 1 week old, so like a lot of people have not really done all the battles yet, which is definitely something that just is kind of normal. Especially in the beginning of the season, battles don't really matter too much unless you really want to have the rewards of it, because basically, you cannot hit Legend now anyway. Like, you can maybe hit the Veteran rank at the current time after like 1 week into the season. So there's not a lot to gain for people, and I know that a lot of people are taking the first month off actually from PvP just because, it doesn't really matter for the people who actually are just there to hit Legend. For me, of course, it's just kind of fun to play the game, so I don't really mind it. We have a team here that's kind of a standard team, to be fair. Like, it is just literally the most basic team that you can run around Dragon-type Pokemon with Empoleon and the Dragonite core, as we will see a first easy victory. Yeah, basically, I think it's kind of cool to have the Say-Stop of Goodra on this team, because you have a lead that has a water typing and you have the Awkward here on the Goodra, which is kind of cool. We're gonna see here today if we're going to see quite like if Thunder Punch is ever going to be good or anything like this, because I don't really know that yet, and I made a video about it already, like before when this Pokemon got announced to get Thunder Punch, and I said basically that for especially the Ultra League, it's not really the smartest move to go for. I think for the Master League as well. I think for the Master League you maybe have a little bit more play still though, because there are more normal flying type Pokemon. But like, here's the issue, which I also feel like is like the thing for most kind of cases, for both Ultra League as well as the Master League. Most Pokemon that are part flying type are also part weak to either the water or grass typing. Like, of course, flying type not really weak to grass typing, cannot be weak to grass typing. There's no single move that's double super effective for it. But yeah, basically, at least like the Awkward here is going to be very super effective against a lot of things. For example, if you take a look at the Master League, you have a Landorus, you have a Ho-Oh. If you take a look at the Ultra League, you have Charizard, you're going to have Talonflame. So, like, there are a lot of cases where Thunder Punch would be super effective, but Awkward here is also super effective. And also, like, then again, if you take a look at, like, what else Thunder Punch is going to hit, it's going to hit something like Water-type Pokemon. And you have Power Whip on this Pokemon, which is just a way stronger move. So, yeah, the only real reason to have Thunder Punch on Goodra, I feel like, for me, like we can maybe see here, for example, here, whoa, it's the Charizard. Like, you're going to be able to see the Awkward Tail land here, which is just a better move. Like, Awkward Tail and Thunder Punch does exactly the same amount of damage, but Awkward Tail needs 5 less energy. So, like, there's no reason really to go for Thunder Punch here. And what I kind of would recommend you to do is, you can get Goodra with the move Thunder Punch for the Ultra and Master League. For Great League, it's actually okay to have. Like, for Great League, in the current meta, it's okay to have. I feel like it kind of changes eventually as well again. But, like, there, at least you have, like, targets like the Pelipper or the Mantine, which you don't really have otherwise, other than, like, the odd Gyarados, which you maybe see in, like, Master League Premier Cup. Anyway, if you enjoyed those early showcases for those new Pokemon, then I would really appreciate if you would smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's free, both helps out the channel quite a lot. And we can take a look here at a Granbull, which does want to stay in and just wants to get the shield here, I guess, from this player. Let's see, it's going to be the close comment as well, and they stay in, just like sacrifice it, which is fine. We're going to see the Warren coming in here. Warren is not going to appreciate that Drill Peck. Not great fast move timing by this player, but they're actually running the Waterfall variant of Walrein, which is quite interesting. Again, like, that's like early tier battles here as well, like that is quite normal. We're going to see here the swap into the Goodra, and they're going to not even see the Thunder Punch here, just because we're going to have here already the Awkward here now against the opponent's Fire-type Pokemon. And yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like Thunder Punch is kind of a waste for the Ultra League, and most likely for the Master League as well. For the Great League, you definitely kind of want to have one, but again, like, it's not even clear if it's going to be better there either, so you kind of get it, but like, you don't really need to do it. Anyway, let's move on to the next opponent. We're going to see here the Swampert swapping in. This is not a Mudshot Swampert. This is a Water Gun Swampert, which is not really ideal, I would say. I don't know, like, I don't think it's going to be the better version of it. At least not the more common version of it. Kind of find it interesting. Honestly, I feel like there should be a better Water-type fast move still. But then again, like, you already have, like, so many great Water-type Pokemon. That's, like, kind of the issue. Like, the only really good Water-type fast move, like, Bubble is okay, like, it is okay, like, there is going to be a video tomorrow about a Pokemon with Bubble, but yeah, like it is an okay move to have, but it's like not great. Then you have like Water Gun, which is also okay, but not great. And then you're going to have the Water Shuriken, which is an amazing fast move. It's an amazing fast move, and this is a huge mistake by this player. Where do you go into yeah, Dragonite against Tapu Lele when you have we're not gonna complain here. Like maybe they just were like worried that the Empoleon gets like switch locked into something, but at the end of the day, you're just giving a ton of energy to a Tapu Lele here, which does quite a lot of damage, even resisted damage most likely against you, because it's just like not supposed to be in the Ultra League. Has a pretty high attack stat, has very likely Nature's Madness. Yep, it does. And so this should be hopefully just a Psy Shock. Psy Shock does way less. Okay, never mind. So I don't know if this was the smartest idea. Okay, it's going to be an M. Like this is a thing which I always kind of don't understand in like lower ranks. Like just go into PvP Poke and take a look at the moveset. Like it is Incinerate and Ember, like both, and like neither of them is a legacy move. Like why do you go for Ember? I don't know, like, that's the thing as well. If you want to start into PvP, the best thing that they can do is when you build a team, when you like want to copy a team, really take care of that moveset. The moveset is the most important thing for it. Like, if there's a ginormous difference basically, if, especially for the fast move, the Empoleon is running Waterfall over the move of Steel Ring here right now. So, I don't know, like, definitely, if you want to start into PvP, please just go ahead and go into PvP Poke and take a look at these standard moveset. Like, there are movesets where like you don't want to have the standard one as well, which is kind of cool as well, and like you can experiment with stuff as well. But like generally, if you just don't know what you're really doing yet, just go ahead and PvP Poke and just take what they say, because that is usually okay. We have some lag here, I think, as well again. Yeah, lag is still most likely a big thing here. I haven't done any battles today. I did a lot of battles yesterday. I had a little bit of lag issues, but I got actually super high up. There's going to be a 13-2 run tomorrow, which you're going to see. Most likely gonna make it as a deep dive video again, which was really, really nice for the last time we did this. Like, a lot of people enjoyed this, so I'm most likely gonna bring it back for that video, because that team was amazing. With a little bit of spice as well, a Pokemon that I have not seen anybody else use this season so far, so definitely stay tuned for tomorrow for sure. Here you see the Sylveon gonna go down to the Steel Ring. We can move on to the next... Dialga? Okay, Dialga. Dialga is actually a Pokemon, funnily enough, that I want to showcase in the Ultra League as well, just not this one. I don't know, like, I kind of want to take a look at the origin form in the Ultra League. I feel like it has some potential, as you can see here. It's not even that bad, like, it's not even that bad, it's just not really that bulky, which is a little bit annoying. But anyway, we're going to see here the swap of the Machamp. We can go into the Dragonite here, apparently. Dragonite is going to be kind of fine here, but you have to be careful of the Rock Slide. Great play by this player. Dragonclaw, going to... I don't think it actually does knock them out. It comes close though, maybe depending on IVs. Okay, it doesn't really matter, because now they decide to use a shield. They decide to use a shield, and so it is just going to be that farm downer most likely. Let's see, the opponent most likely going to go back into Dialga, I would imagine. No, let's see what is going to be. It is going to be the Dialga. Let's see if the Dragonclaw is going to be enough. I'm fairly certain it is, because like Dialga is quite squishy in the Ultra League. And yes, it is going to be enough. And here we actually have the Mudshot variant of the Swampert. Does it really help them? I'm not too sure. Dragonite is going to be able to go for that Dragonclaw. And yeah, I guess they most likely going to knock you out here, but like you're still gonna be fine. Like Goodra is just going to have a great matchup here, but again, look at this. If you had Power Whip, you would be able to hit him for double super effective damage. Doesn't matter in this scenario, but like Thunder Punch is not going to help you out too much here, and so we can move on to the next opponent. It's a Guzzlord. Guzzlord is actually quite nice in this meta, and this is going to be a very awkward one. I really want to have like a shiny Guzzlord for the Great League. I feel like this is like one of the craziest shinies out there, and I kind of really want to have one, but I don't have one, so yeah, I don't know. I have to trade for one, I guess. But Drill Peck is coming through here, going to do some decent damage, as we see some lag and some swap here into the Goodra. Using a shield is quite nice, as the Brutal Swing... Why did they go for Brutal Swing? Why did they not go for the Dragonclaw? I'm not too sure. Let's see what is coming in. Have we even seen so far a Thunder Punch? Like, I am actually not even sure we've seen a Thunder Punch so far. That is kind of mad. But it also kind of showcases that you don't need Thunder Punch. Like, honestly, Thunder Punch is, like, in my opinion, of course, like, there are people going to be disagreeing with us. I think it's a garbage move for the Ultra League. Like, I don't think it's a great move at all. I don't see the point of it. I made a video before as well. I don't see the point of it, like, literally. It's kind of sad because, like, it is like the main community day of the, yeah, year most likely, and we're gonna get like such a garbage move on this Pokemon. I just don't really understand it. Like, I feel like there are even other electric type moves that this Pokemon would have been able to get, which would have just been way better. But yeah, Thunder Punch, I don't really see the point. Maybe we're gonna see some Thunder Punch action in the next battle, but again, I don't think that you have to worry too much about it. You still should play the Community Day, of course, because it's a cool Community Day, but not for Thunder Punch reasons. Poliwrath. Here, Thunder Punch is cool, but then again, like, you could also go for Power Whip. Like, Power Whip is going to do more damage. Power Whip is like 90 energy, 90 damage for 50 energy. But yeah, we're gonna see here. First Thunder Punch, I think, coming through after a debuff as well. And this is barely doing any damage. And like, Power Whip would have been better as well in this scenario again, because you just do more damage and you're just more a little bit threatening towards it. So I feel like there are no targets for Thunder Punch in the Ultra and Master League. Like, this is like the thing. Everything that you can kinda hit with Thunder Punch, you can hit better with either the Power Whip or the Orca Tail. So yeah, again, kinda sad. Honestly, I really wish that there would have been a good Community Day or like good Community Day move, because yeah, Goodra has some play already, but Goodra is far away from being like top tier meta. Like, I barely see this Pokemon. Like, I'm not like completely surprised when I see the Pokemon, but I'm also not going to be like, yeah, this Pokemon is great. This Pokemon is like so tricky to deal with. No, this Pokemon is just kinda, I don't know, like, it has great coverage, but like, you have Dragonair in the Great League, which is better. You have here in the Ultra League other Dragon type Pokemon as well, like Dragalge, which I would consider being better than the Goodra. I don't know, I feel like there would have been a lot of potential of improvement. I wish they would have just made like a completely new Dragon type charge move at like 45 energy or something like this, which would have been cool, because you already have a good bait move, and then having like a stronger Dragon type charge move would have been really cool for this Pokemon. Like, I don't even want to have like Dragon Claw or Breaking Slap on it, like give it more damage but also needing more energy, and I feel like this would have been such a cool upgrade for this Pokemon. But no, we don't, and here we actually see a loss as well, as we can move on to the final battle for today. Shiny Scizor is going to be an interesting pick. I could see this Pokemon having Trailblaze, maybe? Exeter, okay. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like every single Pokemon that's like bug typing or whatever got like Trailblaze nowadays, but don't know what this is all about. But we're going to see here the swapping out into the Torterra. Drill Peck is going to be super effective, so they might want to use a shield. They do decide to use a shield, and so Dragonite is basically the hardest answer to a Torterra. Torterra is like such a cool Pokemon. Like, why do you not get like Torterra Mudshot? Mudshot is needed. I would imagine that Torterra gonna get Mudshot next season, by the way. Definitely hold on to your Torterras. I feel like Torterra would have a lot of play with Mudshot. I'm not saying that it would be like broken or anything like this, but it would have at least potential, which is kind of cool. As a Pokemon that is a grass type that can still beat water type Pokemon, but also can beat steel type Pokemon, which is kind of cool. Or if you want to run the Stone Edge variant, you can even have some flying type coverage, which is kind of nice. Anyway, this is looking like a fairly easy battle here, and so I'm also going to say goodbye to you for today. Again, feel free to leave a like. Seems like this Pokemon is not really that good in the Go Battle League, but yeah, see you then, and bye bye.